Can't get enough of him on First Coast Living. We've got Bob Saget back in the house, and Bob, always making us smile here. And you're coming back to a place you can't get enough, and we can't get enough of you. You're coming to the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. I got to see you in Duval, and I tell you what, I had a great time.
I didn't know the whole meaning of Duval. Then I realized it wasn't meant to hurt anyone. So I said, yes, I will yell it out. And the whole audience yelled back. I don't think I'll be doing that when I come back. I think it's my third time in Jacksonville in a year.
Yeah, I just remember it's just a lot of fun out there. I took my daughter, had some nice father-daughter time, and you talk about your family during your show.
Yeah.
So it was just nice seeing time with Abby, and she actually sat and she was laughing. It was just good. You kept her attention. So we know it's a good show. Now it's for a little more mature audiences. My daughter, of course, in college, but overall, very impressive. I won't give it away.
I'm immature is what I am. I mean, most of the stuff that I do that I would get called out on is, not like it was. Like back in the day, 2007, I did a special that caused a ruckus because I used language, and it was just where we were then. It's where comedy was, where I was anyway. Not everybody, but I always did what I found funny. And I'm just wanting to make people feel good. And no matter where they come from, what they believe, I can't deal with it. I'm tired of the yelling. I just want to make people laugh. And I'm on tour to getting ready to do a new special. So it's even going to be newer material than when I was there last time, when I saw you.
What I liked about your show, you share stories about yourself, very human story. You're a human like the rest of us. Let's remind it.
Well, we all are, and we're
human.
finding out some of the people we've made bigger than human are disappointing. So. Yeah.
But it was great. You were telling stories. I said, oh, that reminds me of me, your doctor appointments, and maybe we'll even hear about the raccoon again, right?
Yeah, Raccoon actually has more material now.
Yes.
Because he's not gone. He's in the yard. He's still here. I just heard the trash man came and took my cans. I'm pointing that way. And it's my office, and it faces things. And the raccoon does not take no for an answer. They don't know. They're strange critters. They're an obstinate human being. It might be my mother reincarnated. I'm not sure.
You've done this stand-up comedy for more than 30 years now.
Really more than 40 years.
40? All right. I didn't want to age you. Yeah, I just thought.
I know people say don't say your age, Bob, but I do. I don't know why, because I'm not. I'm a name drop, but Norman Lear's a good friend of mine, and he's 99 years old. And
true. Yes.
You wouldn't know it, but so I'm 65, which is bizarre.
Yeah.
And so I started doing stand-up when I was 16. So it's one of the things I do. I act, I direct, I write, but stand-up is very important to me. It gives me a chance to get my focus back, and also I'm really on tour now. So I'm going to be very, very excited to come back on the 8th. It's right around the corner.
Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, very intimate setting, and maybe even you can bring the guitar out. We've got raccoon stories and the real Danny Tanner. You just you're an inspiration to me because you do what you love, and it's evident when you're out there on the stage when I got to see you. So very inspirational for those following their dreams. Any advice you can give them?
It's what you hear from the people that say inspirational stuff, that you can do anything, no matter if you come from nothing. I came from nothing. My dad was a meat executive. At least he had a job, and I was a deli clerk. Mm-hmm. And I lived in a single apartment in LA, in Palms, for a couple years, and I was working at the Comedy Store for no money. And 10 years at the Comedy Store, and then I finally got a job. I was in Rodney Dangerfield, put me in a show. Richard Pryor, I was in a movie with him. He didn't put me in it. I got cast. But it's not about money. If you're doing stuff to be famous, that's not the answer. You got to do it because you love it with all your heart. Denzel gives good stuff. If people want to look up and see his commencement speeches or whatever, he said, fail as soon as you can. Learn what it's like not to do well, and then you'll learn how to do well. Don't just think you're going to come out of the gate and everybody's going to love you because your parents did, if you're lucky, or your friends, you made them laugh, or whatever. So I'm just very, very fortunate in that I know how to do this, and I know what funny is. People can have their opinion of me. That's freedom
Right.
of the right to laugh. But if you're laughing, I do, my material, you heard it. It's not that blue, but it's something, and it's really something that a 12-year-old could listen to. It's like an episode of South Park, really, with a couple of words here and there. But I'm just having fun. I just want people to have a good time because they need to have a good time right now.
Yeah, we do. So yes, let's all have some fun. We'll see you out there, Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, January 8th. Let's get those tickets. They're going fast.
You can get them at the site of the theater, and it's also on my website, which is my name.
Okay.
That's my. It doesn't just say my name, but that's what it is.
Very good. Okay, Bob Saget, it's a pleasure as always, and we'll see you soon.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes.
Happy everything.
And of course, for another look at this and more on those tickets and seeing Bob Saget, head to firstcoastliving.net.